Whoa, 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 whoa. How Punch made Dev been fooling everyone for years? How the fuck he been fooling everyone for years? I mean, look, come
Punch
on, let's be real. Punch made Dev is a motherfucking is a scammer. Folks says is a motherfucking scam rapper. So it's like the nigga probably I wouldn't be surprised if the nigga was lying to people and finessing people and lying about how much money he got because he's a scammer. His whole job is literally to lie and finesse people. That's his whole career path, you feel me? Is to do those things. So I wouldn't really be surprised, you feel me? But shout out Brain Juice, you feel me? We gonna like their video. They said Punch Made Dev is a marketing genius. So let's see how the fuck he think Punch Made Dev is a marketing genius in this situation. You feel me?
Made Dev is an alleged scammer, fraudster, and rapper based out of Lexington, Kentucky. He has recently gone viral for showcasing his scams live on video for millions on the internet to see, which has had many kids around the world positively influenced from his lack of caring and walking around flexing all.
I ain't gonna cap to you, and that do be a problem right there because lots of kids and shit look up to these rappers. Like motherfuckers be like, "Oh, that gay shit is a bad influence on kids." But that rapping all that should be a bad influence on kids too. You feel me? I'm not a nigga that you know. I'm not a nigga that be biased or whatever the fuck that shit called. That shit really do be fucking up the kids' head, all that scam rap. Because then when they be in jail, they be shitty as hell.
His money. He allegedly engages in bank wire fraud, credit card dumps, and other scams, which makes him tens of thousands of dollars in a matter of minutes. Oh, and the crazy part is, he teaches how to do what he does. Not only sells the information, but also makes music on fraud tutorials, step by step. This all had me wondering, how is
I don't understand how the fuck niggas. I don't understand, like, bro, if you really doing this shit in real life, bro, how the fuck is you rapping about this shit, bro? You is bound to go to jail eventually. Like this shit just be slow as hell. I don't be understanding this shit.
was he openly talking about scamming people, yet he is not locked up? And I think I know why this is the case. So sit back and relax and find out why Punch Made Dev might be smarter than we all think. Punch Made Dev's real name is Devin Turner. He was born October 16th, 2000 in North Carolina. His dad wasn't in the picture, so he was raised by a single mother. Devin had 4 younger siblings, putting him in the role of being man of the house and helping look out for his 2 brothers and 2 sisters. They moved around quite a bit during his childhood, including Houston and Hawaii, before finally ending up in Lexington, Kentucky. Growing up, Devin was a great athlete, and being 6'5" tall does not hurt your game either. He played basketball, track, and football.
Shit, his ass. I mean, he don't really look like the type of nigga that really play sports. I ain't gonna. I mean, he do look like a hooper. He do look like a low key. He do low key look like a hooper if you're looking at him.
He mainly focused on sports and playing 2K in high school, which I'll get to in a bit.
You suck.
Look at your stats.
That don't
Look
make
at
it
your
any
stats.
better for you. You
Yes,
sound
it
like a
does.
dumb.
You're horrible.
You're getting carried.
You're horrible.
And he actually didn't really get in much trouble, except for one 4th of July.
What kind of stuff were you up to as a kid?
I didn't really get in trouble too much, but I think the craziest shit I ever did that I can think of now is like on like 4th of July, we had like a bunch of leftover fireworks, and like the day, it was like, this is like the 5th or maybe the day before. It wasn't on the 4th of July, and one person, so it was like 4 of us, right? So one person would go up to the garage, like no, 2 people would go up to the garage and bang on the garage, right? Then one person would ring the doorbell, and as soon as they open the doorbell, I would like light a firework and throw it inside their crib, and we would run.
Oh, so he wasn't really a wild motherfucker. Like I ain't gonna cap to you. Punch made that like the way he rapped, it seemed like he was just a menace when he was a kid. But if that's the baddest thing he did, folks wasn't even a bad kid for real. I did more badder shit than that growing up. You feel me? But the way he rapped, you would think this nigga was a bad fucking kid growing up.
That's insane.
Just because he wasn't getting into trouble just might have meant he was not getting caught. One day, Devin asked his mom for a pair of shoes, and she wouldn't buy them for him. It wasn't that his family didn't have money, because he has noted that he did not grow up poor or in the hood, but things were not given to him. At that point, he realized that he had to...
Yeah. I know some motherfuckers that literally in that position, and they told me, I'm like, man, your people's got you inside a big crib, all that shit, bro. why the fuck is you doing trapping? Why the fuck you doing this? Why the fuck you doing that? They be like, man, my people's motherfucker ain't giving me shit, bro. They just put a roof over my head and that's it. I can't get none of the shit I want relying off of them.
Find a way to make some money, and he was not about to go out and get a job. Devin was 15 to 16 years old around NBA 2K17. He first started scamming by selling 99 overall MyPlayer builds with all the badges maxed out, and then as soon as the person would pay, he would block them and keep the money for himself, of course. Devin had a YouTube channel where he would play under the name Dev Take Flight. He was well known around the 2K community and even won a 2K tournament, but he cheated to do so.
Like 2K17.
Damn, so this nigga, that's why I said I ain't gonna cap to you. With a scamming motherfucker like him, you should not motherfucking trust him, because they gonna cheat and lie and do everything. It seemed like his whole life the nigga was just cheating or just doing shit. Yeah, he is kind of backwards as hell though. I don't know what the fuck he got going on.
That was like the last one I really enjoyed and was doing YouTube on. I won like some tournament on there. It was called like Mountain Dew and everything. Well, I cheated to win, but I still won.
How did you cheat to win?
I had people like pull up and throw me games, like basically get on there and lose on purpose.
Okay. So
Yeah.
did you pay him off or what'd you do?
Nah, they was doing this support.
You just convinced him.
Yeah, support. Yeah.
That's a weak ass shit to do. What the fuck? How can you even feel good winning? Literally having people come in and lose so you can look better. I wouldn't even want to even be in a tournament, bro. I wouldn't even want to win, bro, that way. That shit just a weak ass way to win.
During this time, Devin was getting B's to C's in school, and he was starting to realize that school was not for him.
Nigga, he doing good in school. B's and C's, that's good. I was getting C's and D's. I was just not trying to get an F.
One of the only reasons he did show up to school was because he was always trying to be best dressed, as he would get more and more into fashion. He would spend his time in school thinking of better 2K video ideas and learning how to edit for his YouTube channel, which was under the name Dev Take Flight. But all his 2K content is taken down, so if you're trying to find it, you probably will have a hard time.
He probably removed, I ain't gonna cap to you. He's probably removed that shit just because he didn't want nobody to look at him as a 2K nigga no more. Because I feel like if he would have kept them videos up, niggas would have been reposting that shit. And that shit just would have made the image that he tried to put out, that shit just would have looked good for his image. Being a 2K nigga raging and shit.
He had a decent following in the 2K community, but he left that behind when he decided to pursue a rap career. And that was when we started to realize that the scamming that he was doing with 2K characters was minuscule to what would come next for Devin. The rap name Punchmade Dev, which he currently goes by, was not his original name. He actually started uploading under the name OBN Dev in 2020. He would release the song Scam Jesus, where he...
But as we finna, OBN... But what do the OBN stand for, though? What is they gonna say what the OBN stand for? Like, come on, bro. You making the information videos, you gotta go into depth about certain shit so we can know certain information. You feel me?
He would rap about his credit card scams. That song brought in 2 million views to date, and he continued to upload new music on the channel until January 2021. After a 6-month break from posting, Devin started uploading music on YouTube under a new name, Punchmade Dev. Under this name, he would switch up his style slightly while showcasing similar themed songs that revolved around executing various different scams. He would start to rack up a lot of views on his music being posted to his Punchmade Dev channel, despite YouTube removing his bank fraud tutorial video, well, because he literally told you how to do pretty much everything step by step. He also has a song titled Long Live Heather, where he talks about selling pills and ending up fatal for the person who was testing the pills. This leaves us to question, is Punchmade Dev a drug dealer too, or is there more to this story that we don't know? And I'm starting to lean towards this theory more and more each day, so hear me out. Punchmade Dev knows all the ins and outs of most scamming methods and fraud methods, and probably still stays tapped into that world. But I also believe that he is a marketing genius, and this is all just a front for clicks and views. Yes, he probably used to scam and make a lot of money doing it, but I don't think that is the case now. I mean, he had $500K in jewelry around his neck when he was featured in Tommy G's video on YouTube, which actually was confirmed to be real. But there is a good chance he's making a lot of his money now being an influencer and selling his course.
I ain't gonna cap to you. His ass could make a lot of money because it is so many people trying to be things they not. Everybody want to be drug dealers or want to be scammers and shit. So it's like his ass could most definitely get money off these niggas living these fake hood dreams, these fake scam dreams and fantasies they having
on how to be a scammer. But Punchmade Dev made it clear that he was acting and it was just for the video. He said that all the information in his songs is already out there on the dark web. He says he's not a scammer, he's a researcher. I think he's a great marketer and probably a great researcher too, and he even says that he is a good marketer himself.
So, okay, I don't know. Have you ever heard people refer to you as in the same category as Tekashi 6ix9ine and Little Mabu?
Maybe not 6ix9ine, but Lil Mabu, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I think Mabu's very smart marketing, and I feel like he's just himself.
I ain't gonna capture you. That little nigga Mabu, that little white nigga from New York, he good as hell with marketing for sure. I'm not finna sit here and cap. Folks' ass is very good with marketing.
Like he's not scared. Like everybody for some reason want to just be tough and like act like they think that you have to like come from the hood to like be like a good rapper. Like I ain't come from the hood, but I didn't have like everything either. So it's not like I didn't have no handouts. Like I didn't just start off with like getting $100,000 in my bank account. I still had to grind up like everybody else. And I feel like, I don't know, as long as you're yourself, everybody want to fit in so bad.
You think there's a lot of followers in the rap world right now? Like a lot of copycats, a lot of imitations?
Yeah, but that's why they won't really get nowhere. And when I started like really being myself and saying whatever, that's when I started really going up.
He was on Adin Ross's live stream where he allegedly hacked Adin's credit card and then ran from Walmart because people on the internet found out which Walmart he was at and he was seen speeding off. But Punchmade Dev was brought in for questioning after the police showed up at his house after he left Walmart. He was not charged with anything. However, things may eventually catch up to Devin if he isn't careful because he has had a few close calls. He has mentioned that he has been shot at before. He also has been robbed at an ATM while flexing a bunch of cash for a picture. And
yeah, folks, that most definitely, especially if you're inside a certain area, a bad area, like bro, flexing with all that money, you easy to get like bro, because it's like a nigga could drive past, and if it's 2-3 niggas up in the car and they ass got ARs and shit, guess what? You got to give that shit up. It ain't shit you could do in that situation, bro. That's why I'm saying you standing out with money, you never know who driving past, you never know who see you, and you never know who could hop out that bitch on your ass.
And wearing $500K in jewelry around your neck is pretty risky anymore these days as a rapper. And he has the younger generation looking up to him and also wanting to be scammers for a living. I will say, I have respect for the marketing that he has been doing because it's impressive, but don't be out here buying his course on how to scam because he might scam you. And Punchmade Dev, if you do have all this money, invest it. Start a business, keep it clean, because although you have a lot of people that are into what you do, there are a lot of people waiting for you to.
I ain't gonna capture you. He said this shit like Punchmade Dev really finna listen to his ass, bro. That shit over with, man. His ass not finna listen to your ass, man. Shout out Brain Juice, man. Link to the original video will be in the description. And we finna go to the next shit now.